Hey guys, thanks for coming back to Rockford Ordnance Channel. You know, with things being hard to get these days, everything from guns to ammunition, I was thinking about, just kind of bored and thinking, God, I really want to put something together or build something. And I always make a habit when I purchase a new firearm, as long as they're running the background check, I always throw in a receiver, just, or a lower. And throw that on there. There's no extra background check, nothing, and just kind of put them away on a shelf for a rainy day. Well, that rainy day is kind of here, right? So had these receivers laying around and wanted to do a project and not spend a lot of money, and I had a couple parts bins full of parts, just takeoffs, different things, and I thought, hey, good thing to do on a Sunday, and here's what we came up with. So we've got a little AR-10 pistol, 10-inch barrel on the upper, A2 sight, standard carbine handguards with the delta ring and all, carry handle, and a Gearhead Works Mod 2 pistol brace. So here's how this came together. Had this laying on the shelf. Took it out of the box, started looking at it, thought, maybe I can make something out of this. Have just a good Sunday at the bench, so to speak. So started looking around, and I had a lower parts kit, Aero Precision, but it didn't have the grip or the trigger group. So I had a trigger group, just a standard military issue trigger group laying around from a Rise armament I had put in our DMR rifle, and of course got a ton of these laying around. I could probably grab 3 or 4 others here, and had this Gearhead Works Mod 2 laying around. How I got this was I bought the actual brace portion at a gun show, but it was missing the buffer tube, and some of you guys might know the buffer tube on these is a proprietary buffer tube. It's got the sides of the notches milled out so that the button here can go in and lock in. So I called up Gearhead Works, and they were nice enough to get one for me, sent it to me, and they even included the castle nut and plate. So I had that ready to go, and I think I'll get to the rest of it here. So I'm thinking about, what are we going to do for an upper? What are we going to build? And I'm looking around for some deals on barrels, and so much is sold out everywhere. I'm searching all over, and I've never bought anything from Palmetto State Armory before, and I go on their website, and lo and behold, they have this 10-inch pistol upper ready to go at a really good deal. So I bought the upper, standard upper receiver, even came with the bolt carrier, bolt, and charging handle. So I was good to go. I had some of the stuff laying around. I had a charging handle, I had a carry handle, I had muzzle brakes and hand guards and all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, just buying the barrel and an upper and a bolt carrier group would cost me more than this. So ordered it up, and even with what's going on with COVID and everything, the thing was here in like 2 days. Absolutely amazing. And when I took it out of the box, I was pleasantly surprised. Now the only thing it didn't come with was the carry handle, and this being an M4E1 lower, I wanted an M4E1 upper on it, and I actually have the upper, so I wanted them kind of to match, but when I put it on, it really doesn't matter. The regular mil-spec upper fits perfectly on this lower. So at first I thought, well, I'm going to pull this thing apart and put everything back on the new M4E1 upper just so it matches, but tell you what, things so well put together, and besides, I tried driving out these pins real quick, and they are in there. It's not to say I can't get them out, I just was kind of half-ass messing around and didn't feel like really working at it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to leave it. So what did we get in this upper? Well, in looking at it and the markings and all, I'd swear Arrow made this thing for Palmetto State. I don't know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but the finish is pretty close, and some of the markings and whatnot really look like it. The bolt carrier group is a spitting image of the Arrow Precisions. Yeah, down to the nitrided finish. What else about that? Oh, the bolt carrier group was one of their better ones. Has the Carpenter steel for the bolt and everything. Just really nice. The clincher on this was it had a light gray handguard. Maybe that's why they weren't selling too well. I don't know. But sure is easy enough to change it out with a black one I had laying up here on the shelf. Came with the flash hider, everything. Sling swivels, bayonet lug, whole 9 yards. And I had the lower done, the brace on, and it was a matter of just throwing the upper on. The only thing I had to buy was the buffer and spring, and it went together magnificently. Took it out to the range the other day. I don't have any footage of it. It was a super hot day, and I just wanted to sight this thing in and have a little fun, and didn't run the camera. But God, it sure is. It's handy as hell. And what I like about it, I wanted to do the just uttermost basic pistol. I wanted the carry handle. I wanted the A2 sights. I didn't want to have to rely on optics. I wanted a quick, tiny little package that I could throw in a bag, throw in the trunk, and go, and not worry about batteries or anything. And God, it's, as a pistol, it doesn't get more comfortable than these braces. I mean, it just supports so well. Aims well with these sights because you don't have to get it way up. And as if you want to shoulder it, it sure shoulders well. And it's remarkably accurate. Shot it out to 100 yards. Now, it wasn't grouping, you know, any 2-inch groups or anything like that. But it certainly was putting headshots down there, let's say that. This barrel is nitrided, it's not chrome lined, it's a 1 in 7 twist, and yeah, it's just a really nice, smooth pistol. Anyways, it was just a cool way to put something together quick and cheap, and a way for me to try out Palmetto State Armory, see what their stuff's all about, and I couldn't be happier. Just super nice. If you guys haven't tried them, check them out, and their shipping sure was fast. So I'm really happy with it. We'll bring you another video showing us shooting it and having some fun with it. It goes well with our other 10.5-inch barrel pistol that we built. That's a little more modernized than, say, this. I'm not one to have a lot of experience with these carry handles and sighting them in and all, so I'm gonna have to mess with that so I can just dial this thing up and go from there. I'm not sure how it'll work with the 10-inch barrel, but we will see. Cycled everything I ran through it, even with these crappy, when's the last time you seen one of these? A Thermold magazine. These were like $7. And guys, you know, they to say what kind of junk they are and everything, but I tell you what, I use them at the range all the time, and I still have yet to crack one or not have one work or malfunction for that matter. So, hey, for range mags, what the heck. But I thought it sure was cool. It's just a neat gun and a tiny little package. So hope you like it. It'll make for some good viewing when we get it out to the range. How's things going out there, guys? You know, ammo's a bit short. We always plan ahead, so we're not too worried about it. We're shooting just like normal, doing a little more reloading. Bought a lot of components. Even components are getting quite thin. I had to search for some small rifle primers. Got 3,000 or 4,000 of those, so we can do some loading. But I've found that if you check your regular stores or haunts, wherever you go, a couple times a week, you'll always run across something. So I don't know if you can see in the camera here, but let's see. Let's see if you can see. Right here, this is just a literal pile of ammo that I've acquired over the last month or two. And, you know, I come across some here, some there, buy a few boxes. Even if they don't have exactly what I'm looking for, like 5.56, 223, 9mm, whatever they have, I happen to grab. So we've got a bunch of Wolf steel case. I've got some Federal rifled slugs. We've got some Wolf steel case 308, some Wolf 223. We picked up some Cellar and Below 8x57 JS, which is for our 8mm Mauser. Some 7.62x51 American Eagle. Some Remington 308. A ton of buckshot. And picked up some Winchester in the brown box that looks like it's surplus buckshot. And even managed to pick up 1,000 rounds of, it's made by Maine's, Maine Ammo Company, or Maine Supply, Maine like the state, and it's steel penetrator ammo. It's not green tip, but it's just like it. Magnetic, the whole 9 yards, brass cases, nice stuff. Found 1,000 rounds of that and 1,000 rounds of, what else did I get from them? 1,000 rounds of Brown Bear from a guy on Arms List, you know, and got it cheap at good prices. I picked up 1,000 rounds of 9 from another place, and yeah, just keep stacking it, you know, whatever I can find, put away. It's amazing in a few weeks how much ammo you can put back. So it's just a matter of getting out there and looking. It's not gone, it's just trickling in, and you got to be at the right place at the right time. So yeah, if you're on your way home from work, whatever, that's what I do. Typically Friday nights I find are a good time to get to some of the maybe bigger box stores like farm supply stores, stuff like that. They put the ammo out Friday nights for Saturday shoppers, and Sunday, usually gone I'm sure by the time Saturday morning's half over, but Friday night's a good time to stop in and see what they got on the shelf. So hope you're still getting out and shooting and not having to hoard that ammo and worry about it. You still got to practice, so get out there. Reload, get into reloading. There's places to find components. Hardware stores, if you're out in the rural areas, some will have it. Like out by me, my hardware stores have it. So it's not that big a deal. We're shooting, we're having a good time. We're stocking more away than we're shooting, which is a good thing, and yeah, that's about it. Some of the stuff going on around the country, boy, it's getting crazy, isn't it? We're going to start doing some videos talking about some of that. It's I think some of us have just had enough of it, and I think it's time to put a little word out there, or just my thoughts on it. I think we need to speak our mind and get our voices out there and our voices heard. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, guys. They sure aren't. We need to be. Whether it's 2A, whether it's First Amendment, Second Amendment, things you hear that are just plain wrong, just plain lies, whatever it is, you need to get out there and speak your mind. Most importantly, you need to vote. So get out there and register. You can't just run up and vote. Get out there, register. Make sure you're registered. Do it now before it's too late. Every vote is going to count this year, guys. Every single vote. It's the most important vote of your life. I promise you that right now. So please get out there and vote, and talk to your friends, talk to your family, make sure they're getting out there. Tell them how important it is. We are in a fight for our lives right now, and our rights, frankly. So let's get out there and do it. Support those that also support the Second Amendment. Support those that are on our side. Gun Owners of America, dare I say even the NRA, I support them all. You can't leave the big dog out of the fight. It's worth whatever it's worth right now. They'll come around, guys. It's just a matter of a little change and maybe some different personnel, of course. But You can't leave them out of the fight right now. We need everybody in the fight. So yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to put that out there. Wanted to show you our latest project, and we'll be bringing much more. I am going to do a range day with our SKS, and we're also going to take our Chinese Bakelite side folder out and have a full-on range day. Have a lot of fun. We're going to be testing it for accuracy, and we're going to show it all to you guys. Yeah, I shoot it. It hasn't been shot much, but I'm going to shoot it. What the heck. Great gun. Can't complain. So, thanks guys for stopping by. Thanks for supporting the channel so much. We appreciate you guys. I love your questions. Please like, please subscribe. Hey, that little button down there, the thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. It really helps. Also, if you can cast this from your computer, from your phone to your TV, your big screen in the house, please do it. Google and Google and YouTube absolutely love it when you do that, and it does something with the algorithm and really boosts the channel. So hey, please, if you can, stream it up to your TV. I would appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up down there, and as always, Rockford Ordnance out.